What's up guys, Brendan 3 here, bringing you episode 2 of Game of the Week. Today we're going to be revisiting one of the all-time classics that ever hit the PlayStation 3, and that is Killzone 2. So, honestly, would you actually think Killzone 2, after being out for 2 years, judging from the amount of first-person shooters that have been coming out since that time, would still have people playing? Well, surprisingly, yes. I probably thought that this game would actually have people playing still because of the trophies that are involved in the game require people to come back and continue to play and try to get into the top 10%, 6%, 3%, 1% of the world for the leaderboards for that week. So I'm not really that surprised that there is people still playing the game, but it's very good that the fact that people still are playing. That's, you know, it's great for someone like me who has not played this game for about a year to be able to come back and play such a great game. And when you compare the two, from Killzone 2 to Killzone 3, there really is not that much difference. Like, the whole weapons is exactly the same as Killzone 3, and even the graphics in the game is still pretty good for, considering the game is, well, old apparently. 2 years in the gaming industry is pretty old. So, yeah, it's very interesting to see how well this game has done compared to other shooters out there, and really this game was probably one of the games that got me into the whole first-person shooter genre. So, yeah, the game really doesn't have a lot of weapons. Like, it's the same with Killzone 3. It doesn't really have a lot of weapons. It has a fair amount of maps, and including a lot of, I think, 3 downloadable contents as well that give you extra maps. So there is a lot of variety of maps to play, and you know, there's not a lot of weapons, but there's a fair few classes and different things to do, and definitely in-game medals, achievements to try get. The biggest thing that I don't like about the game is the control setup. The controls really are a pain in the ass, because the whole, you zoom in, you know, you aim up and it sticks there. You just don't have to hold it in. You just press, let's say you press L1 and the aim will just stay up there until you press L1 again. So you don't have to hold it in, which is, when you've been playing Call of Duty and other shooters out there, really is annoying. But, you know, doesn't matter. You get kind of used to it over time. I'm sure most Killzone 2 players got used to it. I got used to it in the end because I wasn't really fond with the other control setup anyway, so it didn't really bother me when I was just starting to get into the game. It'll probably take a fair while, probably, I don't know, 2 days, 3 days of game time to reach the full maximum level. So, you know, it's going to take you a while to unlock everything. I got to Journal, which is the end of the unlocks that you get, probably about 17 hours, and I'm not even that, I was very bad at the game. So, yeah, but honestly, look at the game, the graphics are very nice for this game, and I love the gameplay, even though the big thing another big thing in game that I hate is the spawning system, because people can camp at your spawns, and pretty much every single game I played for about 3-4 hours coming back, and every game I played I pretty much got spawn trapped, unless I was doing the spawn trapping, which wasn't very often. So yeah, that's a big problem that this game kind of had, was the whole spawning system. And you know, I guess we can relate back to how Killzone 3 is now, and we can relate it to see how the improvements or whatever were made. But this game I think is better than Killzone 3, and if you do have it, go back and play it, just to relive the good times that you had. And if you have never played it online, go back and play it. And I'm sure you could probably pick this game up for what, 20, 30 bucks somewhere. And the campaign was pretty good, and it's pretty difficult on elite difficulty, so it's definitely a lot of hours that you can get in game time, and a lot of fun that you can have with this game. So definitely go check it out. So yeah, Game of the Week, revisiting one of the old favorites that, you know, I love, and I think I'm going to keep playing. There's still a few trophies that I'd like to go back and get, so definitely I'll have to go put this game in a little bit more and put some more time into it. I haven't really put that a lot of time in. I've only got 1 day in game time, so, and I've had it for 2 years, so really I have not played it much at all. But you know, that's just the kind of thing. You get new games and you play different stuff. So guys, let me know what you think about one of the old classics. I'm probably sure a lot of you guys, if you have a PlayStation 3, have played Killzone 2 or have it. And yeah, let me know what you think about Killzone 2, and the whole Killzone series in general. You know, do you think was it a fail? Was it something that you loved, or is it something you still love? Do you still play Killzone 2 or Killzone 3? I'd love to know whether or not you're still playing this game. Love any recommendations for the next game of the week. I know this one really wasn't a week. It was kind of about a month. It took me to get the second one out, so because I couldn't really find a game that I wanted to do, and the PlayStation Network was down. So yeah, rate, comment, subscribe, and let me know which game you want to see next. Alright guys, thanks for watching.